all my dear student of FYBC class. Today we are going to start for actual syllabus. In previous lecture I told you that we both professor, myself Dr. B.B. Bhosle and another Mr. N.S. Forte, we are going to conduct or we are going to teach you the first paper, and we will provide you the PDF notes at the end of 2 to 3 lectures. Now I am going to start the chapter number 4, properties of matter. I am again going to repeat the course number and course title. In FYBC semester first, this is the physics paper first, whose course code is PHY 111 and course title is mechanics and properties of matter. When we look towards the title of the paper, it is observed that, or it is clear that the paper is divided into 2 topics. One of them is mechanics and another is properties of matter. So today I am going to start the second portion or second part of this paper, that is properties of matter. And in this paper the chapter number 4 is properties of matter. And in this chapter, that is in properties of matter, we have to study 2 major topics. One of them is surface tension and another is elasticity. But before studying the surface tension and elasticity, I would like to talk on matter. What is matter? What is mass? What is volume? What are the states of matter? How these states are differentiated from one another? Because all these points are basic, and if you familiar with all these basic points, then it is more convenient or it becomes more easy to study surface tension and elasticity. In previous lecture I also told you that both the topics or both the parts, that is surface tension and elasticity, are not a total new topics. You are very familiar with this topic. In 12th standard you studied surface tension, you also studied the elasticity, but at FYBC level we are going to study in details along with some suppose surface tension. Then in FYBC the surface tension is nothing but the extension or extensive part of the surface tension which you studied in 12th science. Like also or like is same for elasticity. Okay. So first of all question is arise that what is matter, because this word is very important in physics. You know the definition of physics. Physics is the branch of science which deals with the study of matter and energy and interaction between them. So matter is very, very important word in physics. Then what is matter? We can say that matter is everything around us. What I say? Matter is everything around us. Atoms and compounds are all made of very small part of matters. Remember that atoms and compounds are all made of very small part of matter. Those atoms go on to build the things you see and touch every day. And hence matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up space that is it has volume. Matter has a volume. I am going to repeat this definition once again. Matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up space. Takes up space means what? That is it has, matter has volume. Then question is arise that after matter, what is mass? What is mass? Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Very simple. What is mass? Mass is the amount of matter in an object. You might have a small object with lot of mass, such as a statue made up of lead, that is PB. This statue have though it is looking like a small object, but statue with a lot of mass. A statue might have a small object but with a lot of mass. Now another example, if you might have a large object with very little mass, such as balloon filled with helium. When you take the balloon filled with helium, that is He, then you will found that the balloon might have a larger object with a very little mass. Okay. You should also know there is a difference between mass and weight. What is the difference between mass and weight? Mass is a measure of matter. Mass is the measure of the matter in an object. What I say? Mass is a measure of the matter in an object, while weight is a measure of gravity pull on an object. Have you got it? I am again going to repeat because this is very important point. Mass is a measure of the matter in an object, while weight is a measure of gravity's pull on an object. Okay. Now, like a mass, because matter is having mass and matter is having volume, then just like mass, there is another one more important quantity, that is called volume. Here also we are going to see about volume. Again, what is volume? What is volume? Volume is the amount of space something occupies. What I say? Volume is the amount of space something occupies. Words such as big, little, long or short are used to describe volume. In order to describe the volume, the words such as big, little, long or short are used. Now consider a case where, suppose we are going to consider a marble piece. Then it is found that a marble piece takes up a small volume. A marble piece takes up a small volume while a star occupies a large volume. Okay. Now different states of matter will fill volume in different ways. Different states of matter will fill volumes in different ways. Even though matter can be found all over the universe, you will only find it in a few forms, that is states on the earth. Here we cover 5 states of matter on the site. Which of them? Solid, liquid, gas, plasma and Bose-Einstein condensation. Bose-Einstein condensation, that is BEC. Bose-Einstein condensation. This is the 5th state of matter. What I say? How many states? Solid, liquid, gas, plasma and Bose-Einstein condensation. Each of those state is sometimes called as phase. Each of these states is sometimes called as phase. Phase change phase change takes place. Suppose ice is converted into water. Here solid is converted into liquid, or there is a change in phase from solid to liquid. There are many other states of matter that exist in extreme environment. There are many other states of matter that exist in extreme environments. Scientists will probably discover more states of matter as we continue to explore the universe. Then now we are going to see what are the main states of matter. Though I have told you that there are solid, liquid, gas, plasma and Bose-Einstein condition, but everyone should know about solids, everyone should know about liquids, gases and plasma. Scientists have always known about solid or solids, liquids and gases. Plasma was a new idea when it was identified by William Crookes in 1879. I also like to talk about the Bose-Einstein condensation, that is BEC. What is BEC? What is Bose-Einstein condensation? It's a fun state of matter. What I say? It's a fun state of matter when you remove almost all energy from a system. And hence, we can say that it's a fun state of matter, that is, when we remove almost all the energy from a system. The scientists Cornell, Cartel and Wyman, who work with Bose-Einstein condensation, that is BEC, received a Nobel Prize for their work in 2001. So, this is also very important. Now, what makes a state of matter? What makes a state of matter? It's all about the physical state and energy in the atom and molecules. Very interesting and important point. This, when we look towards what makes a state of matter, means the first point is important, and that point is nothing but it's all about the physical state and energy in the atom and molecules. Think about solids. Physical properties of a solid often include hard or brittle. Solids, hards and brittle. Okay. This is found in case of solid. So think about solids. When you think about the solid, it is found that physical property of a solid often include hard like iron, brittle like glass. Okay. Then we are moving towards liquids. Liquids are fluidy. That means they can flow from one place to another place, or liquids can flow through a pipeline. Hence, liquids are fluidy, move around a little and fill up containers. What I say? Liquids are fluidy, move around a little and fill up containers. Now, gases. Gases are always around you. We know oxygen is very important for our life. During expiration, we take the oxygen inside the body and we take the carbon outside the body. Or oxygen dioxide, that is O2, is very important factor of respiration, and after respiration, CO2 is exhaust. But for plant photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is very important part. So, gases are always around you, but the molecule of a gas are much farther part than the molecules in liquid. What I say? That is, there is a space between two molecules. What I say? the gas molecule or molecules of gas are much further apart. एकमेकापासून खूप दूर असतील as compared to molecule in a liquid. In other words, we can say that when we take a gas, 1 liter of gas in a container and 1 liter of water in a container, then it is found that liquid is more denser than gases. Why? Because liquids molecules are more compact as compared to gaseous molecules. Then in case of gas or in case of matter, if we consider a gas, if gas has an odor, if a gas has an odor, you will often often be able to smell it before we can use it or before we can see it. What I say, if a gas has an odor, we will often be able to smell it before we can see it. गॅसला पाहण्याच्या अगोदरच आपण जर त्याचा स्मेल घेतला तर त्याच्यावर सुद्धा आपण तो गॅस ओळखू शकतो. You know, laughing gas. Now Bose-Einstein condensation, that is BEC, is all about atoms that are closer and less energetic atom in a solid. Then what is the physical change in matter? What is a physical change in matter? Make your concentration. This is very important point. When matter changes its state, then what is the physical change in matter? Molecules can move from one physical state to another. That is, change of phase or phase change takes place and not change their atomic structure. What I say? When molecules move from one physical state to another physical state, or when phase change takes place, remember that during this phase change there is no change in atomic structure. Atomic structure remains constant. Okay? Oxygen, that is O2 gas, has the same chemical properties as a liquid oxygen. This is the example. What I say, molecule can move from one physical state to another physical state, and during this change in physical state or during this change in phase, there is no change in atomic structure. And the example of this is that oxygen gas has the same chemical properties as a liquid oxygen. The liquid state is colder and denser, that is less energy, but the molecules are same. There is no change in molecule or oxygen gas molecule and liquid oxygen molecules. Water is another example. Water, H2O, is another example. When we consider a liquid, that is liquid phase or liquid state, then the molecules of water or properties of water molecule is same, or structure of the water molecule is same as that of molecules of steam. A water molecule is made up of two hydrogen, H2, two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Or simply, it may, a water molecule is made up of two hydrogen atoms, that is H atom and one oxygen atom. It has the same molecular structure whether it is a gas, liquid or solid. That means if we consider ice, if we consider a normal water, and if we are going to consider a steam, then it is found that in all these three phases the same molecular structure will be there. Although its physical state may be changed because of some different amount of energy, its atomic structure remains the same. Although its physical state may change, that is, may there is a conversion of ice into water, or may there is conversion of steam, water into steam, but a physical state may change, though physical state may change because of different atoms of energy, its atomic structure remains the same, and this is very important point. Physical changes are related to changes in the immediate environment such as temperature, pressure and other physical forces. What I say? When the physical change takes place, physical changes in the matter are related to change in the immediate environment, changes in the immediate environment such as temperature. If the temperature of the environment increases, then ice is converted into water. Or pressure, when we apply more pressure on a gas, it getting converted into liquid. And other physical forces, or we can say that physical properties of matter can be tested and observed. Very simply, मी जे बोललो त्याच्यावर आपण एक कन्क्लुजन काढू शकतो की फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मॅटर कॅन बी टेस्टेड और ऑब्झर्व. मास आपण टेस्ट करू शकतो, व्हॉल्यूम टेस्ट करू शकतो, मासमध्ये झालेला बदल आपण ऑब्झर्व करू शकतो, व्हॉल्यूममध्ये झालेला बदल आपण ऑब्झर्व करू शकतो. आणि मी आपण म्हणून असं म्हणतो, आपण असं म्हणू शकतो की फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मॅटर कॅन बी टेस्टेड और ऑब्झर्व. दे इन्क्लूड प्रॉपर्टीज सच एज कलर, लेंथ, व्हॉल्यूम, डेन्सिटी अँड ऑर्डर. मॅटरच्या बाबतीत जर आपण म्हटलं तर कोणकोणत्या प्रॉपर्टीज आपण पाहायला मिळू शकतात किंवा त्या मॅटरमध्ये कोणकोणत्या प्रॉपर्टी इन्क्लूड झाल्या असतात प्रॉपर्टीज, तर मॅटरला कलर असू शकतो, मॅटरला लेंथ असेल, मॅटरला व्हॉल्यूम असेल, मॅटरला डेन्सिटी असेल आणि मॅटरला ऑर्डर सुद्धा असू शकतो. आता ह्याच प्रॉपर्टी बरोबर अलॉंग विथ दीज प्रॉपर्टीज surface tension, viscosity and elasticity are the major properties of matter. तुम्हाला जे सांगितलंय की व्हॉल्यूमला कलर असेल, मॅटरला कलर असेल, मॅटरला लेंथ असेल, मॅटरला व्हॉल्यूम असेल, मॅटरला डेन्सिटी असेल आणि मॅटरला ऑर्डर असेल. पण त्याचबरोबर सर्वात मेजर ज्या प्रॉपर्टीज आहे की ज्या आपल्याला स्टडी करायच्या आहे तर ते असणारे सरफेस टेन्शन. मॅटरकडे ह्या महत्वाचे 3 प्रॉपर्टीज आहे. कोणत्या? कलर, लेंथ, व्हॉल्यूम, डेन्सिटी आणि ऑर्डर बरोबरच मॅटरला आणखी 3 महत्वाच्या प्रॉपर्टीज मॅटरकडे आहे. कोणकोणत्या आहेत त्या? सरफेस टेन्शन, विस्कॉसिटी अँड इलास्टिसिटी. अँड these 3 are the major properties of matter. Present chapter deals with, that is this chapter deals with 2 special properties of matter, that is surface tension and elasticity. And now we are actually moving toward the first part, that is surface tension. You already studied this surface tension in 12th science. You know very well what is the surface tension, what is the angle of contact, what is cohesion or what is cohesive force, what is adhesive force, what is cohesion, what is adhesion, then what is capillarity action, how the relation is in between surface tension as a surface energy. You all these points you already studied in 12th science, but though you are studied in 12th science, again here we are going to review and then moving further toward the extensive part. What you learn at 12th science about surface tension? You studied that surface tension is a contractive tendency of the surface of liquid that allows it to resist an external force. सरफेस टेन्शन म्हणजे काय? ही एक लिक्विड सरफेसची कॉन्ट्रॅक्टिव्ह टेंडन्सी आहे. जी टेंडन्सी काय करते, अपोज करते, रेजिस्ट करते एक्सटर्नल फोर्सला. आणि म्हणून आपण इथं म्हणू शकतो का सरफेस टेन्शन इज ए कॉन्ट्रॅक्टिव्ह टेंडन्सी ऑफ ए सरफेस ऑफ लिक्विड दॅट allows it that means allows to surface tension to resist an external force. These properties caused by what is the cause of this property? These properties caused by cohesion of similar molecule. Cohesion of similar molecules. What is meaning of this? Surface tension is the property, and this property is caused by cohesion of similar molecules. What is cohesion? Cohesion is the phenomenon which takes place due to cohesive force. Then what is the cohesive force? Cohesive force. This is short range force, and this force exists between two similar types of molecules, or cohesive force is the intermolecular force exists between the molecules of similar type of matter. Suppose we consider two molecules of water, then the force exists between two molecules of water is nothing but cohesive force. Or when we take a glass, then the force, intermolecular force existing between two molecules of glass is called cohesive force. And when we take two different molecules belongs to two different substances, then there is a intermolecular force exists between two different type of molecules is called adhesive force, and the phenomenon is called adhesion. Okay. Cohesive force and adhesive force are short range forces. Though these forces are short range forces, but these forces are very strong as compared to gravitational force. I think it is 10 raised to 38 times cohesive force and adhesive force. Both the forces are short range forces. Though both the forces are short range forces, but these forces are 10 raised to 38 times stronger than gravitational force. And due to the existence of cohesive force in similar type of molecules, the cohesion phenomenon is occur, and surface tension is caused by cohesion of similar type of molecule, and is responsible for many of the behaviors of liquids. It is observed that a free surface of liquid behaves as a stretched membrane. Free surface. Suppose you take water in a beaker, then this is the free surface. This free surface of water or liquid behaves as a stretched membrane. Stretched membrane. And this stretched membrane having a tendency to minimize its surface area. कुठलाही तुम्ही फ्री सरफेस घ्या, बकेटमध्ये पाणी घ्या, किंवा विहीर असेल, विहिरीमधलं पाणी असेल, किंवा ग्लासमध्ये पाणी घ्या, बीकरमध्ये पाणी घ्या, तर त्या पाण्याचा जो फ्री सरफेस असेल तर त्याचं बिहेवियर कसं असतं, स्ट्रेच केलेल्या मेम्ब्रेन सारखं. मेम्ब्रेन म्हणजे पडदा, आणि त्याच्याकडे एक टेंडन्सी असते, फ्री सरफेसकडे एक टेंडन्सी असते. कुठलाही फ्री सरफेस घ्या लिक्विडचा, त्याच्याकडे एक टेंडन्सी असेल, इट हॅज अ टेंडन्सी टू मिनिमाइज इट सरफेस एरिया. दॅट्स वाय the liquid drops are always spherical. आपण जॉमेट्रिकल फिगर जर बघितल्या, ट्रायंगल बघितला, समजा आपण एक ट्रायंगल घेतला, किंवा स्क्वेअर घेतला, किंवा रेक्टँगल घेतला, किंवा कोन घेतला, किंवा इलिप्स घेतला, किंवा सर्कल घेतला. एक लक्षात येईल, समजा सगळ्यांची कॅपॅसिटी 1 लिटर आहे. 1 लिटर 1 लिटर 1 लिटर 1 लिटर 1 लिटर आणि 1 लिटर. पण या सगळ्या जॉमेट्रिकल फिगर्समध्ये तुम्हाला एक लक्षात येईल का, स्पियर जर तुम्ही घेतला स्पियर, तर स्पियरचा व्हॉल्यूम तेवढंच ठेवायचं बाकीच्यासारखा, पण त्याचा सरफेस एरिया मात्र काय असणार आहे, कमी असणार आहे ॲज कम्पेअर टू ऑल द जिओमेट्रिकल फिगर्स. आणि म्हणून इथं सुद्धा म्हणून काय, इट हॅज ए टेंडन्सी टू, आणि मग ज्याचा सरफेस एरिया मिनिमाइज असतो त्याचा व्हॉल्यूम तेवढाच असेल, पण व्हॉल्यूम फिक्स असून ज्या फिगरचा त्याला होतं पण स्पेरिकल इनसेप. आणि म्हणून हे सरफेस टेन्शन फ्री मेम्ब्रेन ऑफ free surface of liquid behaves as a stretch membrane and it has a tendency to minimize its surface area, and that's why the all liquid drops are found to be in spherical shape. The free surface is a state of motion. Free surface is a state of motion. Okay, and this pull or tension in free surface of liquid is known as surface tension. Now, what is the surface tension, or what are the different definitions of surface tension? What is the unit of surface tension? What are the dimensions of surface tension? What is the physical characteristics of surface tension? What is angle of contact? All these points will be covered in next lecture. Till then, we shall stop here. Have a good day.